The people we label as successful don't just know a lot of things and have multiple skills out of nowhere. They use effective learning techniques that help them accumulate a lot of information in a short period of time, that help them self-motivate, identify their mistakes, and develop strategies to overcome those mistakes. If you manage to perfect your learning techniques, they'll help you outside of the classroom as well. The short-term goal might be to pass an exam with a high grade, but the real goal is to sustain lifelong learning. At your next job, it's your learning techniques that will help you acquire new skills, stay motivated, stay organized, and not get discouraged when faced with a high amount of information. Now, if I've convinced you that it's worth improving your study and learning techniques, then watch on and find out how to do that. Like this video and let's jump right in. The secret of the successful student is self-regulated learning. Self-regulated learning consists of strategies and approaches that people use to study by themselves without external motivation. And the term strategy refers not only to the technique, the learning technique itself, but to all the other factors that contribute to your learning environment and your behavior with regard to learning. The entire process from setting a goal to achieving it. You might have a good learning technique adapted to the material, but gradually lose motivation along the way. Or you might have motivation, but lack the necessary time management skills that would allow you to achieve your goals. Self-regulated learning has three core components. These are will, skill, and reflection. Motivation is the internal process that gives behavior its energy and direction. One mistake when it comes to motivation is setting your goals too far away in the future. If, for example, the goal you set is to finish uni, then it's obviously a daunting task. But if your goal is to finish your next essay or study one topic for one of your upcoming exams, then it all becomes a lot more manageable. Another mistake is neglecting your goals altogether and falling prey to disturbances. In the short term, these could be noises in the library, or in the long term, these could be, for example, difficult interpersonal relationships. The key is not to lose track of the small goals that lead you towards the bigger goal. When it comes to skill, there are three types of strategies: learning strategies, environmental strategies, and behavioral strategies. Learning strategies are the methods you use to acquire knowledge. Underlining and rereading are, for example, some of the worst ways you can do that, as we've talked about in the video about retrieval practice. Try turning the chapter title into a question and underline everything that answers or helps answer that question. When it comes to environmental strategies, you firstly have to establish a space for studying. Designate a space you like, your desk, a special room for studying, or a library or a cafe where you like to go, and designate it as your study space so that your brain knows that when you're there, all you're doing is studying. That's where you'll be least likely to fall prey to disturbances as well. The second environmental strategy is to try to work out when you can continue studying on your own or when you need help from a friend, from a teacher, or from another book or more appropriate resource. Of the behavioral strategies, time management is the most important one. Educators have found that there is a direct relationship between time management and academic achievement. Students who manage their time well also perform better. It's a fact. And here's a more in-depth video I made about time management for students. But all of the above is useless without self-reflection. As Professor Myron Dembo says in his book about college success, behavior cannot be regulated or managed unless you're aware of it. Self-reflection means planning, monitoring, evaluating, and regulating your thought processes. An important step to becoming a smart learner is the ability to monitor your knowledge acquisition, to notice when something has gone wrong, and to find ways to improve the situation. So self-observation and self-judgment are crucial for improvement to happen. But what is your favorite learning technique? Let me know down in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this and watch this video next to find out how to improve your learning techniques.